Hey YouTube, it's Jazzy. I'm going to jump right into this week's crochet of the week, and I'm going to show what I've done. This very first item I'm going to show you is my very slouchy beanie. The pattern called for more, but I think as I was doing it, that what happened was I guess because of the gauge I was using, I couldn't get it started, so I modified it until it worked for me. So that's that. And I use Jenny Likes Yarn here on YouTube, her very slouchy beanie. I didn't go as many rows as she accounted for, only because as I saw I was doing more and more towards the front up in here, it started to get very long, and if I had continued along those lines, this thing would have probably been down to here. So I didn't want to do that. So let me show you the back again. That's the back. And then that's the front. And I thought as I got to the front, I did the right around the edging a little different from hers. I was going to do a ridge, but then I changed my mind. And instead I did a bow. But then when I did the bow, I was going to do the bow where it wrapped. It's attached, so it can't come off. But I was going to do the bow where it was just yarn and yarn and yarn, because I took some coordinating brown yarn and I wrapped it around the bow right here. But then I was like, let me put a button there. So I think the button adds a little bit more detail for it. So that's that. And with this, you can wear it, you know, towards the front, towards the side, to give a little bit more. So this is how it looks further back from the camera. Put the bow on the side. So that's that. The very next thing I'm going to show is something that I'm actually still working on right now. It's some more in the Red Heart Team Spirit yarn. It's this. I want to do a little bit differently from what I did the other ones. And I think so far it's coming out pretty cool. But it's in an orange and a blue, which is the Chicago Bears colors. So this is, I'm going to make this a really long, I'm going to use the whole thing of yarn for this one. For the other ones, I've always had a little bit left, but I think for this one, because it will be listed on my Etsy, that I'm going to use the whole skein of yarn. But this one, instead of it being so raw like this, I'm going to make sure I have enough yarn for it, but I'm going to go around the edging in single crochet. So I will show this when I'm finished with it. That's still on the hook, literally. And the next thing that I have is, I showed this in my previous video, this scarf. I showed this on my previous video, and I decided to do a hat to make it a set. This still has ends that need to be tucked in, so that's my next project. It's tucked in the ends. I can't seem to get the hat on the mannequin. So I really like the way this one came out too. This one I follow TJW here on YouTube. It's TJW and something else, but I can't remember. I followed her tutorial to make this hat. Now this is more than likely to be what I consider slouchy, but it came out really cute. After I put the bow on the other one, I'm not sure. Now you see, I have to cut that. Not sure if I want to add anything on to it, and then this needs to be sewn in. But you tuck that in for all intents and purposes so that you can get an idea. But that's this. This will be listed also because you know it's getting cold. And this is a good hat to wear. That's the back. And then that's the front. And I'm really pleased the way this came out. I really am. This is my first time doing this type of hat, but in the end it came out pretty good. That's the back. So that's this one. And I think I only have one more item to show, and that is this one. The red and black scarf that I did in the same colors as I did the other two previously. One's the purple one and gold one, and then there's this one. So I really like the way this one came out. And this is also done in the red heart yarn. This one I think colors did a little bit more well with this one when you come into when the red stops or the black stops and other color begin. I think this one did pretty good. But that's this one. And I think that is it. That's it. So if you have any questions on any of the things I just showed you, or just hit me up in my inbox, and that's about it. Or put it down in the description box if it's something that hasn't been answered down there. Just send me a question. But I hope you like it. That one. That one. This one. And my absolute fave, this one. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Bye.